My word, what a video this is going to be. As yes, you guys see it, I'm selling everything. And I mean everything. I've got so many duplicate dark matters. Like, this is just my auctions right here. We're selling every single one of these cards right here. Then I've got pages upon pages of dark matters that I'm not using, so I thought I may as well sell these cards as well. Because yes, when we come over to my collector level, I'm at 2,415 cards. And I sort of thought to myself, do I need any of these extra rewards? Like, I actually don't think I want any of these cards, and I don't really care for this Rashard Lewis. So then I thought, let's sell everything. So yes, I'm going to be selling well over 100 dark matters, over 10 endgame cards, so many invincibles, just to name a few. This is going to be crazy. First of all, I did go through and actually sell all my Anton Jamisons just because I don't care for this card. He goes for absolutely nothing, and Larry Johnson and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. So that just goes to show you how much MT is sitting right here. Anyway, it's time to go to my auctions and figure out the prices of every single one of these cards. So a little tip for you. What I do is I write down the name of the player, look up the price, and then create a list of every single player. You can see my list right here. Then I just go through it and put up the player for that price. So Giannis, you're going to be the first player we're selling for 7,700 MT each. I know it's quite cheap for a dark matter, but the thing you got to remember is this actually equals about 21,000 MT when we put all these cards up, and that's definitely not too bad. I can't deny it. Actually, I have to do one more thing. You guys see my MT total at the top? I got to bring that down to 0. So I guess I'm just going to bid twice on Victor Wembanyama, just like that. And then we'll put the rest of my MT on this one. So then now we're at 0. And now that I'm going to go through and sell every single one of these cards, I want you guys to have a guess. How much MT do you think I'm going to make from this? I have no idea. I'm going to guess 2.4 million MT. I'll be very happy with that amount. But let me know in the comments and make sure you don't cheat. As yes, we're now selling Kristaps Porzingis, but this is the hardest challenge so far. You've seen me do these challenges before where I ask you guys how much MT you think I'm going to make out of a selling video, but you usually know exactly which cards I'm putting up. This one, there are so many that you don't actually know right now, so it should be interesting. That's why you need to place your guesses as we're putting LeBron up. These right now are definitely the boring cards, just the buy nows, like big old Anderson Varejao for 5,900 MT. We don't really care for him. Then we have the little bit more of exciting cards like Kevin Garnett that goes for 14,950, so we will take that. And I'm pretty confident this is going to be my last selling video because I don't have many more things to sell, so this could be it after all these, which definitely will make it quite interesting because I want to see how much MT we end on. So LaMelo, 5,950. I'm so surprised this Kobe still goes for this much, almost 10k. LeBron James will catch you later. This Tim Thomas for only 8,300. He's such a beast. Larry for 9,700. AD for 6,400. And now that all of these cards have gone up, it's a bit more exciting because yes, we actually have the exciting cards now. We've got the Yao Mings, we've got the Ben Simmons. So let's put up Luka Doncic first for 11,800 MT. Then all these Ben Simmons. I can't believe he goes for this much. Only 7,500 MT for literally one of the best point guards in the game. But now it's time to sell my Yaos. And he still goes for a lot. 57,950 MT. I'll take that, especially because we've got 2 of him. Now we've just got these 2 end games, but I want to sell them all at once. So now that every single one of my duplicate dark matters, like these are all duplicates, are on the auction house, we have to go into my collection and we have to find some more. I guess let's just pick the cards that we've already sold, so then I know the prices of them. Giannis buy, this LeBron James, Anderson Varejao, Kevin Garnett, another LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Tim Thomas, Kobe Bryant, Lonzo Ball, Luka Doncic, Benjamin Simmons, Vince Carter, Dwight Howard, Yao Ming again, D-Rob, D-Book, LaMelo, Kawhi Leonard, and now let's put all these boys up. It's gonna be a long video. And in exciting news, that means I get to sell players like Kevin Garnett again, and also we get to put up players like Yao Ming once again, so that's even more MT. And actually a lot of these cards have already sold, so we're already racking it up, and we've still got so many auctions to going, and there's more to come. Let's pick out more players. Embiid. These ones are so cheap, but AI, Middleton, Anton, Garland, Kyrie, Rondo, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown, Paul Pierce, our boy Rudy Gay, ISO Joe. And now that we've got all those, I gotta research the prices on all of these dark matters. I'll be back. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a long video. And now that I've done my research, my auction outcomes is literally full. That's how quickly these players are selling. I'm not complaining about it. Means now though, we gotta sell these other players. I'm surprised how much some of them go for. Like ISO Joe, I thought this card would go for like 3,000 MT. No, he goes for 7,300. Like Rudy Gay for 8,400. That's pretty good. Paul Pierce, 8,950. Kyrie for 8,500. I'll take it. Why does AI go for 9,500? I don't know, but I will absolutely take it. And why does this Embiid almost go for 10k? I've got no idea either. But now we've got all of those auctions up, and because other things sold, we can add add more to our auctions. Let's go Josh Smith, Kyle Korver, CP3, Donovan Mitchell, John Stockton, a big boy being Mark Eaton, a player we don't care about, Karl Malone, Ewing, Lynn, Larry, LeBron, Powell, Ingram, T-Mac, Shaq, Jonathan Isaac, Stephon Marbury, another big boy being Bol Bol, and now I have to do the research for all of these cards. I'll show you guys everyone that's over 10k from now, as it's taking a lot longer than I expected. And in good news, so many of our auctions have sold already. Now we just have to put all these boys up. This T-Mac goes for a good chunk, 15,800. I'm super surprised by his Pau Gasol. I don't know why he almost goes for 14,000 MT. Mark Eaton's a good one. He goes for 34k. And then we have one of our best so far being Bol Bol, who goes for 54,000 MT. And now the rest of these boys are under 10k, so I'll just chuck them up. And now that we've put all of those new auctions up on the auction house, I have to go through and sell more cards. Lance Stevenson, Tyrese, Jermaine, Cade, Pascal Siakam, DeRozan, OG, Scotty Barnes, Harden, Shea, Ray, KD, Amari, McCall, Billy Walton, Dame Dollar, LaMarcus, Wilt the Steel, Clay, Dre, DeAndre, Asur Thompson, Amen Thompson, Keontae George, Brandon Miller, Cason Wallace, Anthony Black, Cam Whitmore, and Grady Dick. And now that we've got every single one of these cards in the auction house, it looks absolutely insane. I now have to go through and find out all the prices. This is going to take me forever. At least you guys don't have to do the research. But don't worry, I'll only show you the cards that are worth over 10,000 MT. Once again, I'm so surprised because like this Pascal Siakam goes for over 10k. What? Like who's buying this card? I don't even know. 12,500, I'll take it. DeMar DeRozan for 10,950. James Harden for almost 14k, I'll take it. Why does this KD go for so much? I don't know. Dame Dollar, the 6'3" point guard, goes for 12,500 MT. Again, no idea why. Clay goes for almost 14k. Asur Thompson goes for 14. Amen Thompson goes for almost 17. Brandon Miller goes for 10,500. And then to wrap it up, Grady Dick goes for 15k. So now we've put up every single one of those dark matters that we had to sell. And now it's the exciting time. Because yes, I've actually sold every single dark matter that I can in my collection. We've sold so many, but now it's time for the big boys. Now we have to come over to my invincibles and it's time to sell these guys. We've got invincible Derrick Rose. Let's catch you later. Invincible Grant Hill. See ya. Invincible Chris Bosh to the auction house, and also invincible Manu. We'll see you soon. So let's find out how much all these invincibles are worth. So these guys actually go for a good amount. Manu Ginobili, yeah, he may be an invincible, but he only goes for 32,000 MT. I mean, it's not too bad though. Then this Grant Hill actually goes for the exact same amount. Derrick Rose goes for 42,000 MT. And then Chris Bosh is the most expensive of the three, which I didn't really expect. He goes for 53,000 MT. So I'm definitely not complaining with that. 53k. Catch you later, Bosh. I really have to look now. Is there anything else I need to sell? I actually don't think there is. I think there's only one thing. And we've got a few of them. It's time to come over to the end games and it's time to sell these boys. We've got players such as Endgame MJ, Endgame Shaq, Endgame Kobe, Endgame Luka, and Endgame Paul George, just to name a few. So I guess it's time. It's time to add every single one of these cards to the auction house. I can't believe I'm doing this. Like D-Wade, I pulled this card. He's such a beast. Shaq, I actually love this card, but we got to sell him. Kobe is one of my favorites as well, but bye. Polo, this was my first ever endgame pull. Luka Doncic, love you as well. Then our final auctionable endgame is Paul George. We'll see you later. And just look at this. So look at all these auctions of players that we have to sell. This is about to be a lot of MT. Anyway, I think it's time. We put up every single one of these cards for 100k bid. A lot of people say to me, I have to put 100k bid for 4 hours. So I'm actually going to do it for every single one of these cards. Usually I just put them up for 500, but no, we're actually doing this. And so many of these cards are first owner, which is a bit disappointing, the fact I'm selling them, but I just don't need them. I feel like 2K is about to drop something crazy, which is why I just want to sell all these cards. I think like Yao Ming and Taco Fall, endgame versions of those cards are coming soon, which is why, yes, we are just going to sell every single one of these. And like, look at this. If every single one of these players sells for exactly 100k, we've made at least a million MT from them. And that's how crazy all these endgames are that I'm selling. So that's why I'm really excited about this, because it has been a long time coming, but we're getting through every single one. Paul George, you're the second last. And now another endgame that is original owner, but it's David Robinson. We got to say bye. Tell you I'll say bye because you're gone. And now look at all these cards. Literally look at all these cards on the auction house. Man, that is a beautiful sight. And what's even more beautiful is when we go across, you will see all these auctions that we've got up right now. And so many of our cards have already sold that our auctions are so full. Like, this is going to take forever to get through. Look at all these cards. We've got well over 150 dark matters selling right now. And we can check this theory. Remember at the start of the video, we had 2,415 cards in my collector level? Let's see how much that has gone down. Yeah, it's gone down a lot. And that doesn't count the ones we already had in my auctions. Look at my auction outcomes. We've got 111 of them, and those are all dark matters. So I guess now we just have to play the waiting game for all these cards, but also we have to wait 4 hours for every single one of my end games to end, and then we'll be able to redeem all the MT, and I'm so hyped for that. So yeah, it'll be instant for you guys. Be sure to leave your guesses of how much MT once again, but yeah, I'll see you in 4 hours. Let's get it. So yes, I just woke up, and oh my word, we've got that red dot over my auctions. Let's go over to it and see how many are completed. 153. Man, that is crazy. What's even crazier though is my team is still insane. Like, look at this squad. It's still one of the best teams in my team, and we just sold over 150 dark matters. So as I've been reminding you, look at my MT right now. We're at 0. Make sure to put your guesses in the comment section down below of how much MT I'll be sitting on once I redeem these 150 dark matters. Anyway, let's go into it. Let's go into it right now. Obviously, we have these Victor Wembanyama's. They don't count because that was to get us to 0 MT. Then we have all these Anton Jamisons, and they all went for 4,500 the other day, which isn't too bad. So I'll just go through and redeem all these. But if you guys want to know some great news, I am so happy I sold all these cards last night, because yes, I sold them before the new packs got announced, and those new packs contain endgame Bol Bol. You can see it right here, and yeah, the market is just going to crash like crazy. So I'm so glad we were able to sell these cards to try and get as much MT as possible. Just from all those Anton Jamisons and Larry Johnsons, we're at 64,000. So Drunas Ilgauskas for almost 18k. And now we're back to all the cards that you saw me sell. So like all my Giannis's obviously sold for 7,700. I can't believe how cheap they are. I mean, Kristaps is pretty good for 18k, as that now brings us to our first 100,000 MT. And that has been pretty quick, to be honest. I wonder if any of these players didn't sell. That's my question. Oh, one more thing. I checked my collection after I stopped recording, and I realized I forgot to sell this endgame Tim Duncan and also my Victor Wembanyama. So I decided to put them both up for 100k. I don't know if Victor's going to sell for that much, but I know Timmy D will. So we'll have to wait and see. As I said, you guys know I'm selling absolutely everything. So we're just redeeming it all right now, and we're almost at 200,000 MT, and I reckon we've only sort of redeemed probably 20 of them. And again, these are none of the big boys. It is crazy that some of these cards only go for 5k, and back in the day, they used to go for what, like 500,000 MT. Like, remember when this Vince card was going for 300k? I sold him for 5,350. Cade Cunningham, 4,000. Ron Artest is still an insane card. He only goes for 4,200, but every little bit counts. And again, that's the thing I was realizing, is I'm not using any of these cards. There's not really any point of me keeping them in my collection, because I don't care for my collector level, and also I've got an insane team anyway. So really, what's the point? I think we're about to get to our Yao Mings. As yes, I see all of these Ben Simmons, and yes, Yao Ming is sitting right there. So 58,000 MT for him. We might even have more than 2 million MT after this. Like I said, I was happy with 2 million, but I feel like we might get even more, because right now we're going to be at almost 500,000 MT when we redeem these with Yao Mings. Look at it now, 471,000. And we still have 94 auctions to go. So we're only a third of the way there, which is insane. But yo, let's just keep redeeming all these cards. Like, there's a lot of them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, or just think in your heads. It's a rhetorical question. What do you think? Is this a good idea? I feel like it's a great idea, because I think there was no point of me keeping them all, especially because if I'm able to do this, then hopefully in the future, I don't actually have to buy VC. I can just do MT pack openings, because obviously that's a lot cheaper for my bank account. And hey, if I'm still able to pull some end games and so on, maybe we can make MT from our pack openings. I know that's pretty unlikely, but you can see how much we're sitting on right now. We're going to have a lot, and I mean a lot. As after this next Yao Ming, we're at 650,000. Not complaining. We are going to sit here for a long time just redeeming it, but again, it is lots of fun just to see it go up. I want to see how long it takes us to get to the million, because once we get to the million, we should know that there's going to be at least an extra 1 million on top of that after we sell all the end games. So I'm hoping we can reach the million before we get to those end game cards. And I see a juicy batch right there. A juicy batch of MT is coming up, and we're almost at 700,000 right now. And once we redeem these next 4, it should bring us up to 800,000, because Mark Eaton going for 34,000 MT. Then Bol Bol, yes, it's not his endgame version, but 55,000 MT for him is now at 822,000. Let's just keep going through all of these cards. And I know we're getting close to the end, but I'm not really complaining, because it's taking taking a long time, I'm just wondering if things didn't sell. Surely everything sold. Oh no, Kyle Korver didn't. Okay. Now it gets to the cards that I was so confused why they went for so much. Like the DeMar DeRozans, the James Hardens, the Pascal Siakams. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of these cards didn't sell for that amount. But yeah, Kyle Korver's our only one so far that didn't sell. And we're definitely getting close to the end right now because I can see the next players coming up. So DeMar DeRozan 10K. We're going to be sitting at $1 million easily after I redeem all these cards. So we're going to get to the end games very soon, maybe even now. Well, first of all, we're going to see the Invincibles that I sold, and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see at the bottom when we finally see it. Draymond Green, not the Invincible. But yes, we just redeemed Brandon Miller, and that takes us over $1 million MT. We still have 35 auctions remaining, and we haven't seen one single end game yet. Yeah, we're going to get well over 2 mil. I am so happy with that. So let's see the first Invincible, and then we know there's only 4 Invincible cards, and then we get to the end game players. And I'm hoping for a lot from these end games, because obviously we don't know exactly how much they're going to sell for because I couldn't put them up for buy nows, but we're going to find out very soon. I kind of forgot how many cards I sold. I sold them late last night, went to sleep straight after, and finally we've hit the Invincibles. So Manu, Grant Hill, they both sold. Derrick Rose for 42,000. And then yes, Chris Bosh sold as well. Let's just redeem all this MT, and then one by one, we're going to see the end game cards come through. Michael Jordan for 146,000. That's a bit cheap. LeBron James for 260. Happy with that. I want to see how much our Shaq went for. D Wade for 110. Not complaining. Shaq for 270. That's actually really good. I see him right now after those packs got announced sell for about 200. So I'm very happy with 270. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, our MT is just skyrocketing right now. Kobe for 180. Come on, 111 for Polo. Not really the best, but now we're redeeming the Invincibles. So that MT is just going higher and higher. Paul George 177. I did not expect that, but after we've now redeemed every single Invincible, we're at 1.28 million MT. And we've still got all these end games to redeem. D-Rob for 177 as well. And what's the final card? Timmy D for only 104. Victor Wembanyama sold for 120. I did not expect that. Yeah, this is well over, like well over $1 million MT. I'll tell you that right now. Look at how beautiful all this MT sitting right here is. I guess it's that time we redeem it all. I can't believe this. I could not, like LeBron James for 260. I'm so happy with that. D Wade. Let's just get all this MT in my basket. And now Shaq, yes, Kobe. Weird. That now puts us up at 2 million MT. Were your guesses right? Did you get right? I'm actually going to be wrong. I'm going to get more MT than I expected. We're going to get closer to 3 million MT. Let's go. Just keep redeeming it. I don't want this to stop, but unfortunately, after this next card, Victor Wembanyama, it is going to stop, and we're going to be sitting on over 2.8 million MT. Look at that MT count. 2,880,981 MT. Yo, that is insane. So if you guessed 2.8 or 2.9 million MT at the start of the video, congratulations to you. And here's a little high five. It's actually quite impressive if you didn't cheat, but well done. So you know what? Let's go to my auctions, and now let's just redeem these Victor Wembanyamas just to see how high the MT actually is. And we're going to be sitting at 3.5 million. Make it 3.6 million. I'm very happy with that. So you know what? While we're here, let's do a couple packs. Last time I did one of these sell videos, I then opened up a few packs and I pulled my first Invincible at the time, and it was a good one too. As yes, it ended up being that Invincible Magic Johnson. So maybe we can get something crazy. Maybe we can get the end game this time, as just like that in pack number 2, we do see a Dark Matter Shake. Could you imagine if we see an end game? There's no way. There is no way. This is Kareem. This is Kareem. There's no way. No, this isn't the end game. Nah, this is going to troll me. It's not the end game. Oh my word, it's the end game. Bro, what is going on? It's also a holo version. Dude, I did not expect that. Why does this happen to me? I need to drop these sell videos all the time. End game Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We just pulled that card. I mean, you can add an extra 250k to the total, because yo, I could not believe we pulled it. Let's go. What a pack. It's also a holo. Man, I can't believe that. I was just talking about it. I so thought it was going to troll me, but no, we came clutch and pulled an end game. Let's go. What is this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's open up 3 more packs, and I'm literally going to end it at that. I don't want to think, oh yeah, let's just keep on opening them. Let's take my win and let's leave. Just because I see no point. I see no point on us continually opening them, because we've literally pulled like the best thing out of these packs. As yes, we pull another Dark Matter just like that. Can this one be even better than the last? It's Anderson Varejao. These are sort of the players you do expect out of these packs, but no. yeah, we pulled one of the best ones in the last pack. Probably the best card we could pull out of these packs. The nice thing is when I pull a dark matter now, literally it's not going to be a duplicate just because I've pulled so many. We're going to end on a dark matter. I know I said 3 packs, but we have to get a dark matter and then that's when we're going to end. I don't know why I say that, but okay, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Come on. Next MT single. Let's make it as good as our one. Wow, it's all been in the same spot and I'm not complaining with that. Wilt Chamberlain with the ball just like that. This one looks like Stephon Marbury, so definitely not the most exciting. As yeah, this is like the most common dark matter of them all. But it is so nice just to be able to say, yep, I got that card, and then no duplicate dark matter. Let's end it one more. If it's not a dark matter, it's guaranteed to be my last pack, and just like that, it's our last pack. I cannot believe we pulled Kareem though. Let's see how much this card goes for. Yeah, like 200k. I'm so happy with that. As for now, I'm definitely just gonna plonk him into the team. Let's put him in right there. And yeah, that looks beautiful. You know what else looks beautiful though? Is my MT count. I can't believe that. This is the craziest sell video I've done so far. So be sure to smash that like button if you guys enjoyed. It was absolutely crazy, but yeah, it was so much fun too. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And man, that's pretty much all I gotta say. This was insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.